Hi guys, got a little solar rocker project suggested by djmips. I have done something similar over on the window ledge there, but we'll try it as described. Solar light, that's got a, oh yeah, it's got some charge in it already. The idea is this charges up the little battery that's inside. During the day, and then instead of discharging through the LED, right, solar panel charges up that little battery there, the nickel metal hydride battery, charges up during the day and then it discharges through the LED at night. And just one little point about that, the battery will be 1.2 volts. The LED is a white LED, so that needs at least 3 volts to light it. So the circuitry there's a inductor and a chip. That circuitry boosts the 1.2 volts to the 3.2 volts required for the LED. But I don't think that's going to worry the solar rockers, even though they're not expecting 3 point something volts. They should still run with it, probably. The only other thing is that is pulsed current to get up to the 3.2 volts. It's not a steady DC, it's a, I'm trying to think what they call it, square wave, pulse DC. Anyway, so what we can do is take one of these apart. Carefully, and then run a couple of wires directly to where those two white wires are, where the solar panel goes, and the two wires will go from there to where the LED is on that circuit board. So this will charge the battery during the day, and then when there's no more light going through there, as you can see, the LED would light up. Well, instead of the LED lighting up, we want it to start running the solar rocker. So if we just, as I say, we can actually, in theory, in my theory, we could actually run it in parallel. So during the day, it runs off the solar panel, and during the night it discharges the battery. I don't want to confuse things doing that, so I'm actually going to disconnect the solar panel so we're not running it off that solar panel, so we can definitely see whether it's got enough power to run off the LED. So I'll do that. I'll desolder that, desolder the LED. I've got an old USB lead there which I'll chop up so we can use the wire, and we'll connect them together. I expect I will fast forward this. Right, first thing we want is to know which side of the circuit here is the positive. Right, there you are, it's clearly labelled up. That side is the positive. So that's the positive of that. We want to go to the positive of the circuit board. Where are we? Zoom back out again. The positive of there. Positive there, positive there. Right, now I will fast forward this. Well, there you go. He is rocking off the stored electricity in there. And he should stop rocking. Tuck that all back in. I should have left a hole for that to go through, shouldn't I? I could have put it through there. Right, I'll rewire it. I'll put the cable through the hole that the LED came out of. That'll make more sense. But that's it. He is rocking from the power in the battery. If we cover that, stop him. He's obviously getting enough. Oh no, I don't want to cover it, I want to leave it open. Fool, I'm backwards. Right, when there's sun striking that, there shouldn't be power going to the... There shouldn't be power going to that. Why is there power going to that? Oh, that's confused me. That shouldn't be happening. Well, whatever, I'll rewire this so that comes through there, and then we'll look at it again and see what's going on. Right, I've reassembled it with the cable through the hole, but I am confused at the moment. If I turn it on with the sunshine on it, there shouldn't be current flowing through to the solar rocker, but there clearly is. So I think I've unbalanced the circuit that's in there that does the control, that switches the LED on. It could be as simple as that needs much less current or even voltage than the LED does. So there's enough leakage to rock the solar rocker. So I'm thinking maybe if I put the LED back in circuit, that might restore the action. Because that's when it should rock, when the solar panel's covered. But it should stop rocking when the solar panel is receiving sunlight. If I turn it off, then it does stop. So that's what I'm going to try. This is a bodge. I'm just going to put the LED in series with the solar panel, with the solar rocker, and see if that does the job. I don't think I'll solder it at that end, because that end's a little bit delicate with the very fine wires that go down to the coil. So I'll take this apart again and put that in there in series. Not in parallel, but in series. Right, I've done it very temporary here, all on the surface so we can see what I've done. So LED is now in series with the wire that goes to the solar rocker, through the solar rocker and back again. So goes on the black, comes back on the red to where the other leg of the LED would have been. So if I turn it on, the solar panel's facing down so it's getting no sunlight, so that should come on. And the LED comes on. If I turn it like that, what's going on now? It had a pulse, didn't it? I need to cover that again. Is that enough to cover it? Yeah. Well, it looks like we're working. Sort of. He's vibrating now. Interesting. It gets a little backward pulse when it switches off. Yeah, it's definitely vibrating up. So say, although that looks like a constant LED, it is actually being pulsed, and that's making him pulse. The next thing will be to put some sort of capacitor in circuit, won't it? This is taking much longer than intended. I was saying I've done something similar. What I've done similar is just put a capacitor, supercapacitor, straight across the solar panel so that the solar panel charges the supercapacitor and rocks the rocker at the same time during the day. And then when the sun's gone in, the supercapacitor discharges relatively slowly and keeps the rocker running into the evening. Not all night, but into the evening. That's actually that guy over there, behind the helicopter. He's the one that's got the supercapacitor. Oh, there we are. Yeah, you can see the red and black wires going from the solar rocker to the supercapacitor. It's a black and white cylinder. So he keeps running into the evening after the sun's gone down while the supercapacitor discharges. But what we're trying to do here is charge up the battery in there during the day and discharge during the night. Well, we'll leave it for now to charge up and see if it does rock for any length of time. But I think we might need to put something else in circuit to get it to discharge smoothly. Well, I might have cracked it. I've just put the LED on the other side of the circuit, so it's on the positive side rather than the negative side. He's now rocking happily. Turn it up. He should stop. Yeah, he's stopped. Put it back down again, so it's covered. LED comes on and he's rocking. So that might be all I needed to do, was put the LED on the opposite side of the circuit. So now I need to tidy that up a bit so we can leave it on the window ledge. Right, that's it tidied up for now in my usual fashion. Just a bit of blue tack there to hold the wire in place. So if we cover this, LED comes on, he starts rocking. Uncover it, LED goes out, and he will stop in a minute. There we go. So that's just a matter of putting the LED on the right side of the circuit, on the positive rail. Sun's actually going down now anyway, so we'll have to leave this for a day or so to see whether that charges right up and how long it lasts for. I've tidied it up a little bit more. I've used the original plastic light bulb, I suppose we call it, from the original garden ornament, just to lift it up off the ground. So if I now cover that over, you see the LED is shining down there, and he's rocking. He or she. If I uncover it, LED goes out, and it will stop rocking in a few seconds. There we go. So I would call that a success, and it actually looks quite nice now. Obviously I could tidy that up there, but I'm not going to worry about that for now. As I say, what we want to do is now leave that in the window ledge on a sunny day so it gets fully charged, and see how long it rocks for when the sun goes down. Thanks for watching. If you want more information, check down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. And if you want to subscribe, you can check out my channel over here. Up here is my latest video on my channel, and down here is a video playlist associated with the video you've just watched. Thanks again for watching.